CNN has had this series they've done called Black in America. They're now having Latino in America. And I'm wondering, how far are they going to go with this thing? I mean, next is it going to be Pacific Islander in America, Swedish in America? What's the end game with this series?
Native American in America?
American in America,
Yeah.
right. I don't understand how far they're going to go. In this series, they're okay. Black in America was okay. They had a couple of strange panelists that I didn't quite think fit the bill too well. But Latino in America now is making me think that we might be in store for a longer series. And I wonder if Pat Buchanan will be involved in Latino in America. Because, Pat Buchanan, depending on who he hates the most at the time, he'll advocate for someone and that maybe previously he didn't like. At one point it was, hey, these Jews, we were getting, there's too many Jews. There's more Jews than we thought there were. There's a problem. The Jews are taking over, blah, 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 blah. Then when illegal immigration starts coming to the forefront, wait, hey, we're overrun with Hispanics. We need to protect the Italians and the Irish and the Jews that have made this country what it is for so long. He'll jump ship easily if it coincides with what he's interested in. Britt Hume says that crying racism is bad. Well, what about when his fellow broadcaster Glenn Beck does it? Let's take a listen to this clip. This is Britt Hume from Fox News talking about if you accuse someone of racism, you've cheapened the argument. Take a listen.
Well, racism and the accusations of it are the subject of tonight's commentary by senior political analyst Britt Hume. Good evening, Britt.
Hi, Brett. One of the great achievements of the American civil rights movement is a broad and deep consensus that racism, which has a long history...
We're skipping ahead, I think. Here we go.
Got it.
America.
All right, Britt, thank you.
This president, I think, has exposed himself as a guy over and over and over again who has a deep-seated hatred for white people or the white culture. I don't know what it is.
You can't say he doesn't like white people. David Axelrod's white. Rahm Emanuel's his chief of staff are white. I think 70% of the people that we see every day are white. Robert Gibbs is white.
I'm not saying that he doesn't like white people. I'm saying he has a problem. This guy is, I believe, a racist.
Okay, so we didn't get exactly what I wanted to, but so that was Glenn Beck and several others immediately saying on Fox News that Obama is a racist. The same thing that Britt Hume said cheapens that exact argument.
Obama and his wife, I'm concerned that they could be anti-white, that he might hide that.
I don't like the fact that he thinks us white people are trash, because we're not.
Certainly not. And as if there isn't enough trouble already for Obama dealing with this stuff, Orly Taitz, the lawyer, dentist, real estate agent who is a birther and absolutely obsessed with the Obama lawsuits about suing for Barack Obama's birth certificate. I'm trying to get her on the show. I'm emailing her almost daily because she is fascinating. She always wants a ton of time to speak about different things. It's amazing. Here's her latest appearance talking about, once again, let's figure out whether Barack Obama is a citizen or not. She's still working on that.
All right, the birther movement dealt a blow here. Another lawsuit claiming that the president was not born in America. Tossed out of court. Alex Witt getting us up to speed.
Okay, here's how it played out, Dylan. In Georgia, a federal judge called the latest so-called birther case frivolous and said it presented no credible evidence. In this suit, Army Dr. Connie Rhodes hoped to prevent being sent to Iraq by questioning President Obama's eligibility to be commander-in-chief. Now, she claimed it made her deployment order unconstitutional. Lawyer and de facto leader of the birther movement, Orly Taitz, represented the Army doctor. Taitz has filed several unsuccessful lawsuits around the country challenging Obama's qualifications, and this time the judge threatened her with sanctions if she shows up in his courtroom again.
Right,
that's how it stands.
And here she is.
Alex, and with us now, attorney Orly Taitz, live from California. Ms. Taitz, what's your plan from here?
Well, I wish for once you people would give truthful information.
Which people are you referring to? Which are you referring to me when you say that, or which people are you referring to when you say you people?
Both of you, and your co-host.
Since I'm the only person here, you want to debate information. Well, I want you to talk to me. So tell me what I've said that was wrong.
Okay, you have the only thing that you stated that one case was dismissed. You didn't tell your listeners that Judge David O'Carter in California stated this is a valid case. It is going to trial on the merits. The date for trial is set for January the 26th, and it's in Central District of California, Santa Ana Division, Judge David O'Carter. 411 West 4th Street. We have a hearing on October the 5th. We have pre-trial January 11th, and we have trial January 26th, where Barack Hussein Obama will need to show up in court and show all of his information, proving to my clients 48 plaintiffs, high-ranked members of U.S. military, and 10 state representatives and Ambassador Keys, by what right is he sitting in the White House?
Understood. So
this is a major
hang on,
victory.
Orly, this is not a monologue. Orly, this is not a monologue. Now, I will let you answer, but you will let me ask you questions or you will not come on this show, okay?
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
That's a real threat.
Now, this is a new plan. I talk and then you talk. You don't just come on TV and talk. And I won't do it either. Now, the first judge said...
All right, I can't even bear to hear the rest of it. I really want to get her on the show. I think she's brilliant for these types of shows. I mean, it's unfettered commitment to the idea that Barack Obama should not be the president because he was born in Kenya. It really is.
So once this goes to trial and Obama obviously proves that he's a citizen of the United States,
you
what
don't
next?
believe this is really going to get to where Obama actually has to show up with a birth certificate.
I'm saying, what if it does?
Right, exactly. Do they drop it? Or do they say, well,
or do they say, well, it's a fake birth certificate?
It's a fake birth certificate, right? He's the president. He has access to people who could make a fake one. Then don't even have him show up. I mean, he could have a fake one made right now.
Then they'll be fighting this until the end of his term.
Absolutely. Last thing today, the House has voted to extend jobless benefits again. There have already been numerous extensions of unemployment benefits. This applies to 27 states plus the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, which are the ones that have unemployment rates of 8.5% or higher. This adds to the already record levels of benefits that have been available for quite some time now. It won't give extra benefits to the longtime unemployed in states that have lower levels of joblessness, like Nebraska, North Dakota, Utah. The bill passed really easily. It would be a reprieve to more than 300,000 jobless workers who are slated to run out of unemployment compensation. And the idea is that the states where there's still over 8.5% unemployment clearly are tougher to find a job in, and the job hiring cycle could be longer. Let's help people out. I don't know. What do you think, Lewis?
I don't know.
You think it's time to wrap up unemployment benefits?
Well, I think we're good where we are right now.
Wrapping them up where they're ending now.
Don't give anyone any more benefits.
No extensions, says Lewis on Midweek Politics. Okay. Next week, Lewis will be subject to the attacks of a women's self-defense expert. Please visit our YouTube channel, youtube.com/midweekpolitics. And of course, October 13th, if you're in the area, we are having the Northampton, Massachusetts mayoral debate. I will be moderating, and it will be organized by Valley Free Radio as well as NCTV, sponsored by Harold's Ice Cream and the League of Women's Voters. Thanks for listening. Midweekpolitics.com is the website, and we will see you next week.